Ladies and gents, welcome. We're back again, of course, midweek. We're not working, and there's Call of Duty to be played. Hope all you sexy people are having a good time off if you're off, and if you're not having a good time off, I'm hoping you're having a good time at work to the point where you can look forward to being off, hopefully at some point in the near future. But Absolute League Expert Division is where we have landed ourselves this evening. Long overdue, one might say. Yes, Sam, mate, we need to game. My Diamond Ass needs carrying to Crim, so yeah, if you could please help me out, thank you very much. No, Sam, I'm off this week. I'm off now until New Year. Sorry. Yeah, but for anyone who's wondering, Absolute League Expert Division, we've got Peachy Originals and AVNG. I'm going to say life for it. I mean, if it's meant to be pronounced in some swanky French way, apologies to the guys. But Peachy Originals, we know the Peaches by now, but we don't know one player, actually. Olivia, Jazz, Gillette, we do know. The standards that those girls do set. Oh, no pun intended and no bars intended either. But Raw Keezer, if it's pronounced that way, apologies if it's not Raw, but that is how I assume you pronounce it. But yeah, that team of 4 is going to be up against AVNG, which is going to be, I assume, Ryan, Char, JDZ. I'm going to go with JDZ. If it's Jords or Juds, then just let me know. And then Mac is going to be that team of 4, who I don't believe we've cast over. I think I might have casted Char before in XP League towards the end of last season. But there's a few floating about, so I could be very wrong with that. Best of 5, though, as per usual. And it is going to be a nice little Skyline Vault Big Mac. We've got Rewind Map 1 for the hard point, and Skyline Search Vault hard point is not true for Map 3. It's Control. I need to update the images. Hang on, let me just quickly update that one because that's going to piss me off that it's wrong. It is Vault Control. There you go. So Vault Control, Skyline Hardpoint, and then Rewind, Search, and Destroy it for Game 5. Wait, how life written expert? I don't know. I have heard that potentially they shouldn't really be here. And Jazz did say this is going to be a very difficult game for the girls, so we'll have to see. If it is very much a bit of an absolute slamming, then yeah, somebody might be asking the question of who let these boys in here. But yeah, Peachy Originals are going to be potentially the underdog in this one, from what I've heard at least. But you never know. You never know. The Peaches do tend to clutch up when it matters. So we'll see if they can get it started on a map 1 hard point. A shout out to the guys as well, because we are going to be starting pretty much, not on time, but very, very close to it. And because we've been used to challenges this whole time, hey, 7 minutes past the time we're meant to start is early. So I think everyone is in and loaded. But yeah, a bit of a blank canvas on the side of AVNG in terms of what we'll get. Obviously, Raw Keezer as well on the side of Peachy Originals. Haven't seen her play, but if she's playing with this group of girls, then obviously she's going to have something about her. And I think everyone is in and pretty much ready to go. So, map 1, Rewind Hardpoint. Again, as mentioned, guys, unfortunately, Codcaster doesn't work. It's probably not going to work all year. So we'll see how this one goes. But there you go, Queen Jazz, right off the rip. 2 in the bin. Good work from Jazz. Looking for the 3rd as well. Holy, well, there's the first highlight of the map coming through from Jazz. Those break-off strats, they do pay off, and that's exactly what Peachy Originals have managed to muster up right off the start. Jazz not quite able to grab the 3rd, but we've got a big chunk of time already on the table. And a new addition to the roster here in Raw Keezer. Nice couple of kills as well, courtesy of some crisp AR shots. Peachy named after Ludo's big dump. Exactly, Sam, exactly. Have you seen that thickness, by the way? Crazy. Crazy for a bloke. Doesn't miss squat day, that's all I'm saying. But good bit of time in response from AVNG. You can see that Rockies are playing out the back up towards P2, which a lot of teams are now starting to get the general gist of now off the back of a few weeks of scrims. With the new game, you can see Gillette as well looking to try and get around the back. Matt going to get tagged up, and now you can see the opportunity is going to arise for Jazz just to close the distance and get on the time. So Peachy Originals, courtesy of a couple of kills, means they're back on the time. You can see that Charles is slowly wide peeking this one, and the SMG not going to be ideal in that situation. Olivia going to look to try and trade out, but that's a really nice, clean set of kills for AVNG. And it will mean now that this lead is going to just get pushed out a little bit. You've still got a decent chunk of time remaining on this hill, so can see those little Peach X-rays coming through towards the front, but Ryan's actually going to cut down pretty much everyone that tries to touch it, so I assume it is going to be a case of chalk it, go new for Peachy Originals. Few players watching down towards that burger side, and then you've still got Jazz actually floating towards the old hard point. Used to sit on it, do you mean, Sam? I've heard the stories. So Gillette soaking up the time, but they are winning gunfights around the back, and you can see now that Ryan alongside, I think it's JDZ or Juds. We'll go with Juds. There's Ryan going to fly around, check his right corner. That's exactly what he needed to do, and that's exactly what his team needed to get back in the hill. The nade going to weaken him up a little bit. And Jazz is just waiting for the right time to push in through the front side of the hill, but she's going to get spotted again by Ryan, who finds himself now on a 6 streak. And this lead now really starting to be pushed out. Gillette going to go for the chow. Nice kill, actually, from Gillette. Got another big gunfight to win to the left. Is she going to check it? No, not unfortunately in the nick of time. Jazz going to fly out as well, looking for one. I think it's just a RAF thing, Sam, to be honest. All the RAFing be packing. Front and back, if you get me. Terry Ogg is very tall. My son is a very tall human being. He's a very handsome human being as well. And he's a gamer, might I add. If you ever needed a Tinder profile, it's basically just go with Ryan's. Just catfish, yoink it. But a really strong start to the back end. I was speaking about back ends and back sides. It's turning me rogue. Gillette still just waiting for a little bit of reinforcement. You've got Rawkeezer over towards now the side. Down street, but not going to be able to get the win. And with 30 seconds left on this, you probably argue, Peachy, you've got one last good go at this. SMG out from Olivia. Gets one, gets two. Nice work from Olivia. Did she spot Mac as well towards the front side of the hill? I don't think she did, no. So she will get traded out. But again, it's going to give another opportunity this time for Jazz to maybe work some magic. Nothing comes of it. And it looks as though we'll have around 40-point deficit. The Peachy Originals are going to have to work back from over towards Jenny's. Olivia, nice work though. Crisp shots with this Jackal once more. You've still got Jazz as well over towards a courtyard, and she's able to just get that gunfight win over the line. Ryan's still playing his life inside the hill, but when you look across the slaying, it is pretty even. You've got JDZ and Jazz both leading the charge in terms of kills, 13 and 10 and 13 and 9. Very, very close and across the board from both teams. There's not much separating them. But AVNG going to find themselves in towards that time. And now the difficulty is going to be for Peachy Originals. How can they get inside Jenny's? There's going to be one player pushing in through L, which is going to be Olivia. She goes down as Ryan watches that angle correctly. They do manage to get inside the hill, but Ryan, again, another couple of kills. Not going to be able to get it done with the pistol, but that scrap time, again, is going to be what Peachy Originals rely on just to try and stay within touching distance of AVNG. Gillette still over towards the old hill. But you've got two players from Peachy Originals now ready and waiting. And that is a 4-woman wipe, should we say, as AVNG get in towards the P1. And now this is a little bit worrying here for Peachy, because they're going to have to try and push towards that courtyard area and down straight. And you can see there's a lot of AR presence down this side. But saying that, Gillette's on the flank. Whoa. Quick reactions from Ryan. Just going to spin around and shut that one down. And this deficit is now really starting to push out. Unfortunately for Peachy Originals, this is now starting to get towards the 100-point club. And Jazz still doing her absolute utmost to drag the girls through this one. And there's a second one for her. Nice work from Jazz. It's going to have to try and just transition into time and into a rotation over towards P2. A lot of bodies here for AVNG. George just watching in towards Elephant. Always going to be one right behind him. Nice work. There's the first pick, and you can see Olivia's actually managed to get herself in towards the hill. This is the, yeah, expert in absolute, mate. Oh, there you go. Crystal's got you covered. But in towards the front of the hill will go a few players on the side of AVNG. It's going to be the first pick, actually, that comes through for Olivia. And you've got Rawkeezer just watching the rotations. It looks as though she's going to be playing quite heavy towards the back of the hill. But A trade from Gillette looks good, and that's 4 in a row now for her. Looking for the 5th. There's going to be another player around here. Gillette flies out, but again, it's going to be deja vu. Ryan does just about enough to get it over the line, and you can see now that they're starting to swarm in towards the hill here. AVNG, they do manage to start killing Peachy players left, right, and centre. And Jazz flies round, SMG in hand. Not going to be enough on that occasion from her, but Olivia going to look to try and follow up on the sub duo. And Gillette should make that kill, and she does. So nice work. And you can see that Peachy have got that rotation again towards P3. You're going to anticipate, though, that AVNG are going to play that rotation probably the long way around, down street side, round the back towards P4. And now Mac is going to work something in towards Courtyard. Does spot Rorkeezer, but she wins that big engagement to stop the initial push around that side of the map. She's going to need a little bit of help, though, Rorkeezer. They are starting to try and push her out. It's actually going to be Jazz that cuts her down in the end, but keep an eye on Ryan. He's gone all the way around, and I don't think Peachy's reading this. And now in towards the hill. He's going to slowly start to converge, or is he just going to play it slow towards the spawns? Nice kill. Now those spawns should be a little bit more awkward. Oh no, never mind. Ryan's actually still spawned out towards that side because I think the spawn came up from maybe, I think it was number 3 and Rorkeezer again. Spawns over towards Burgerside. So it means that it just offers them to spawn down street, and it's going to be AVNG now pretty much locked into this next hill. And Ryan gets a really big 2-piece. Actually, no, it was Mac. Shout out Codcaster for lying once again. But now this is the danger zone here for Peachy. Nice shots there from Gillette. Snaps right onto the head of Mac. Try and play her life, but through all this engagement that is happening down towards street, nobody is currently taking the players off the hill. Chart 23 and 15, really good map from him so far. He's going to spot Jazz as well in towards mid, but Jazz wins that gunfight as they slowly start to push up the map and slowly start to converge around the hill. Can they get the kills to go with it? Jazz with 1, looking for the 2nd, needs some help, and the trade should come through eventually. All you've got is 1 man left in Chart, and he goes down, so Peachy will make the break. But the question is, can they hold the time? Only 13 seconds is what they need. 1 go at this, and they've got to try and win the gunfights, but they're not going to be able to. Gillette tucks herself inside the corner. That's not good. That is danger signs because AVNG can win off this hill. Jazz needs the contest. Can she contest for long enough? Flies in for the gunfight. Not going to win it. I think AVNG might still win off this hill. Are they going to touch it? You would assume that Olivia is just going to get a split second on the time, and she is, but look at the rotation. Rorkeezer's got to go. New Hill's already popped. 2 seconds. Somebody's got to contest, or the game is done, and it is. Nobody touches it. AVNG, like for it, will take the first map. 250 to 180. And considering that they are the favourites in the series by quite a substantial amount from what we're hearing, that was probably a map that was a little bit closer than they would have helped or would have hoped. We'll see the final kills there coming through. It says Mac, but I don't believe it is because even the play of the game lies now. So interesting stuff from COD as always. So that would have been, yeah, that would have been Char there over towards that final kill cam. So map 1 goes in favour of AVNG. I'll just put the replays up on your screens, guys, in case you did miss any of it. 250 to 180 is a pretty comfortable scoreline for AVNG, it must be said, but we now get ready for map number 2. Mac's weird. Wait, what? I have the confusion. I have the confusion. There you go, guys. Just confirmation of it. 250 to 180 in map number 1. And we get ready for Skyline Search and Destroy for map numero 2. Yes, I think the girls are changing host, so we should have a new lobby code and we should be able to join in hopefully very, very shortly. But again, some positives to be taken there from the Peaches. So in terms of the slaying side of things, they did pretty much hang with AVNG. It was only towards the latter portion of the map where they did get blown out of the water a little bit, courtesy of, say, Char going on a couple of, say, 4 and 5 streaks consistently. And then Ryan as well had a semi-decent map, so some bits of positivity to be had. And we do now have the invite courtesy of Queen Jazz. So yeah, 1-0 to AVNG. And I heard there's no CDL now until the new year. Is that true? I hope not. Feels like we've only just got back from off-season, and we've got another off-season. Let's see what side the guys and girls are picking. But yeah, Skyline Search and Destroy, everyone's favourite map for getting killed right off the rip. And by everyone, I mean me. Everyone is now in and ready to go. Yeah. Sweet. Sam, what did you mean by Max weird? Was it did the kill cam look dodgy? What are you trying to say? Are you accusing people, Samuel? But just while we wait for the guys to start, we'll keep the replays up on the screen there in case you guys are hopping in a little bit later. And you did miss map number 1, Peachy Originals. We'll see the kills coming through from Chaz right off the rip. Really strong opening start to the map from Peachy Originals in terms of kills. I think it was just mainly that rotation towards P4 was the one that kind of got them brutalized towards the end of the map. Jan starts again. Ah, okay. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you. Oh, no pred. Dum dum dum. I know Pred has said that it's nothing to do with nothing to do with like all this gambling and stuff, all these accusations, but Optic have literally like completely disowned him. So it seems a bit strange as to why they'd do that, but kill cam was odd. All right. Well, we are now back into our series, guys. Peachy Originals. Oh, I thought for a second the numbers worked. Oh, you're going to boost Max ego. I'm still waiting for the day that I get accused in the... well, actually, I did last year in rank play. There was a few of them, but... either way, Olivia with a pick over towards the bottom side of Jim. Can't quite turn on to Mac. As he gets a second as well, does Max. So a big two-piece right off the rip in the opening round. Now leaves Raw Keezer left on her ones. There's going to be one player to her right. I assume she's going to die very shortly, and she will. So first round on the board. Yeah, Sam, the kill cam was Char. I think it was Char. Hex and that did a podcast about it. Oh, right. What did they say, Sam? Give us the goss. Give us the goss. So first round on the board for AVNG, looking to try and continue where they left off on the back of the hard point. And Gillette going to put a couple of bullets in straight down kitchen side. And it now means that the first blood unfortunately goes in their favour. Char manages to get a pick as well. So Char over towards this side, looking towards the top side of steps, and he's able to get it. You can see now that Mac is on the hunt to try and work that trade. He's going to spot that. Ooh, Gillette. It's not Gillette, it's Raw Keezer. Sorry, Raw. Codcaster is doing what it always does. And unfortunately now she's going to need the 1 versus 2 to clutch up here. I spot Ryan. There's the first pick. Oh, spots the second. God damn! Raw Keezer, there you go. The new addition to the team, demonstrating exactly why she's on the team. Beams in kitchen. Let her cook. And around on the board for Peachy Originals. There you go. John, chapter 6, verse 4. Hold that. Nice little snap onto George as well. Just said they were supporting him. And it's not a never again. Oh, right. Yeah, it's a weird one, that Sam. Because he's come out as a free agent. Because I assume he was under contract. So I don't understand how they've done that. They must have come to like a mutual agreement to cut the contract or something. But obviously we don't know all the stuff behind the scenes, do we? So we don't know. But what we do know, Peachy Originals now off the back of Raw Keys' ace. Finds them tied up. 1 apiece. And it looks as though she's going to have to try and get 5 in a row here. Not going to get that one. 2 kills come through from Char again, I believe. Oh no, it was actually Mac that time. So the kill feed is right for Revenge, but wrong for Peachy Originals. A little bit of hype in the chat, courtesy of Raw Keys' cheeky little 2-piece at the end of that round. But Peachy Originals now don't have her in this round. You can see that Gillette and Jazz... Whoa! Gillette trying to keep her head down. Jazz needs to help her out. Number 8 in George is going to work his way down the underside of Bedroom. And there's a pick. So 35 seconds, 2 versus 2. Where will they decide to try and take this bomb? That's the question. Looks as though they're going to go down towards the bottom side of Bedroom. And Char might run into both of them. Oh no, actually they've gone all the way underground. Cue the Great Escape music. Up they go, up the chute. It's almost Christmas, but it's not going to be Santa that meets them at the top of the chimney. It's going to be Char. Oh, he goes down. And now it's going to be left on Ryan. Up he goes. Whiz bang. Can he get at least 1? He can, but he's not going to get the second. And Peachy Originals will take that round as well. 2-1 up. Go the Peaches. And we'll see Jazz here. Completely 180ing. Giving the plasterboard a bit of treatment, but getting the kill done nonetheless. It's a strange one. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get the answer to it, Sam, to be honest. I think it's always going to be something where we're just going to be like, okay, that makes sense, and it's going to continue to not make any sense. It'll probably be something that just comes out when like the players retire or something, or there's like no real issue for saying anything. Oh, wow. Well, first blood. They take out the S&D MVP so far for Peachy Originals. Rorkiza goes back into the death feed. And Mac has got himself up towards the bottom side of Gym, so... Where's the push going to come from? It looks as though it's going to be down towards Fireplace. That's a bold shout from George. And now Ryan and his team only have to take down Gillette. 1 versus 3 required here for Gillette. Should have a free one over towards Piano. Yep, so there you go. Mac goes down. Now a 1 versus 2 for Gillette. 4 in a row now for her as well. So 20 seconds on the clock isn't going to be ideal. Is she going to take the chow, or is she going to just try and play her life here? Doesn't have the RCXD on either. I assume it's not being GA'd. No. 4 seconds. Nothing's going to come of it. Gillette's going to decide to just get out of dodge. Oh, never mind. She dies regardless. So, Avenge. Tie it back up 2 rounds apiece. It'll be like the Dylan Codd situation. Yeah, exactly, Sam. It just vanished. Never to be seen again. And then kind of, you just get rumours about what's happened. But no, like, confirmation. The big, strong Peach. The Wham Peach. So, 2 apiece here. And Shiloh with the raid of 10. Thank you very much, buddy. How are we? Thank you very much, my mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Well, if anyone's hopping on with the raid and you want to know what's going on, we've currently got Peachy Originals up against Sean Connery, up against Avenge, and it's currently 1-0 to Avenge. They took map 1 on re-1, hardpoint 250 to 180. Peachy Originals looking to tie it up now in map number 2. But both teams tied, but the bomb is now down. Actually, Peachy unfortunately find themselves outnumbered once again. And you can see the push going around the back here. Oh, big kill actually comes through from Gillette. A little bit of information. She's Just got to keep her alive. They do manage to at least get one kill in response, but it will be AVNG with the bomb retake. So it's so hard to stay alive in kitchen when you've got a 4v2 situation, especially if the pinch is from both sides. And they did their best, the Peaches, but unfortunately that round wasn't to be. And AVNG take the lead 3-2. So a little bit of back and forth like we're used to seeing on Skyline Search. It's only a matter of time, though, before this map probably comes out of rotation. So if you like it, get your reps in while you can. And I assume they've still got the glitch on where you have to switch classes in between every round. That's great fun. Oh, there's a lot of engagements going around all over the place. And the first pick comes through from Ryan. Can't get the second, but his teammate does. And that's a really good opportunity now for them to get this bomb down in towards B. Oh, no. They're all falling by the wayside. Now the Peaches are unfortunately getting hammered a little bit here. And it will be AVNG taking that round as well. 4-2 up. We'll see the final kill coming through here. It says Mac, and I think this time it is him. Good bud, streamed Peachy last night against bad schedule. Oh, right. Oh, what was it? The Peachy Originals roster as well, mate. Miss Nordic has arrived. How we doing, Nordic? How's the streaming going? Lock in, girls. So, big round now for a Peachy Originals. This one has to really go in their favour. As your Bocage. Oh no, they're falling down again. Unfortunately, now Gillette and Rorkeezer going to be the last ones up. Or Charles going on the chase here, and he's going to shut down Gillette. So now it's all on Rorkeezer. She clutched it up in the round previously. And Redden with the follow. Thank you very much, buddy. The Rockies are just searching for this next pick. It's going to spot one. You can see George just shouldering. Wow, there you go. Hold that. AVNG 5-2 up. One round away from getting map 2 done as well and going 2-0 up in the series. And we'll see here the shoulders from George. And then the Chal as well, just to go to boot. Nice shots there from George. I'm good, trying to come back ready for Sakura Season 2 if everything goes after the book. Oh, nice, Nordic. Who are you going to be teaming with? Or is that top secret? Roster leaks, roster leaks. I won't snitch, don't worry. It's only on stream. Well, Peachy Originals now need 4 rounds in a row. AVNG have completely shut them down here. They've done a much better job here. The kills from Raw, Keezer, and Gillette are going to mean that they have now actually got the numbers advantage for the first round in what feels like forever. Raw Keezer should get another kill, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So now, all on George, and a very clean round from the Peaches. Much better round. Yeah, but it was a good match. Just DM'd you, no rush replying. All right, mate. I'll try and remember to have a peep after this one. It's a secret. Oh, that's right. DM it. DM it. I won't snitch. I swear. I'm good with secrets. I promise. Avenger putting these in the Rizla. Well, they ain't got the job done just yet, Techie. Ain't got it done just yet. But Mac is definitely trying to get it done quickly. 10 and 7 out of him is a very good looking scoreline. But Jazz, it's not Jazz. It's Light again. I assume it was Gillette that got that first blood because it's normally the one above. Oh, God, here goes George. This is going to be a massacre. One. Hello, he's right there. Whoa, she's right there. Sorry, George's now looking for another one, a third. Oh, shit, shebang. There you go. That might be the final nail in the coffin here for map number 2. George has done all the damage. And now Jazz has it all to do. Mac's going to fly straight in towards the bedroom side of the map. And AVNG will manage to take it. Very convincingly. 6-3 in the end. And they now go 2-0 up in the series. Say 11-7 there from Mac. I assume that might be the correct scoreline, but you never really know with this game, do you? So it will be 2-0 to the arguable favourites in this one. Of the game still shooting. Hope you're ready for some girl pat. Nordic, we're always ready. Listen, Sakura. Off season, Sakura was my vibe. That was where the only COD was being played. The women were the only ones on the grind. It was disappointing from everyone else. There you go. George's managing to provide those beams. There you go, guys. Just the replays on the screen in case you did miss any of the action. But yeah, 6-3 in map 2. And now it's going to be a vault control for map 3. Skyline, hardpoint, map 4, and rewind search if it does go the distance. There you go, guys. Just confirmation of it. So maps 1 and 2 are done. We're just waiting for map 3 to start. Hopefully very shortly. But unfortunately, the Peachy originals will now need that reverse sweep. Have the same energy in Season 2. Love that. Love that, Nordic. Don't you worry. Me and Pabs do like a good Sakura game. It is on the screen. It's on the screen, Nordic. Look at the top. It says best of 5, and you've got a number to the right and a number to the left. Slacking? What? Not me. Not me. I'm always on it. Yeah, guys. If you are just hopping in, we're just waiting on I think one of the Peachy Originals players to be ready, and then we should be good to go for that vault control. Everyone's favourite map is vault. Map pool's not been great this year, won't lie, but you need to be locked as well. There you go. I hope you're on the old scrims, Nordic. Get the reps in. Get on ranked. Well, actually, maybe not so much ranked play because it's stacked with Ackerman left, right, and centre, but. You forget that I'm blind. You're preaching to the choir, Nordic. I'm blind as anything. If I don't have these on, I can't see past the end of my nose. So, legally blind. But it looks as though we're in map 3, the do or die map for Peachy Originals. Just make sure they are moving before I switch it over, just in case we do have a lobby restart. It looks as though everyone's in and happy. But one thing that isn't happy is Codcaster, because it's not working again. So, AVNG, live for it. Which level is this expert div? I think I want to say there's 5 divisions, and I think this one is the 3rd division. Nordic, I think. Don't quote me on it. Oof, there you go, there's the first blood. So, Peachy Originals, as mentioned, they are down 2-0 in the series. And they are going to be the team that is going to be defending first. You've got Raw Keezer in towards lobby, pushed up. There's a pick for her. Looking for a second as well. Whoa, nice shot from Ryan, actually. I thought for a second she was going to have that kill, but nope. Ranked is hackers, I need some scrim patches. Exactly, yeah, ranked is chalked. If you do any lobbies above diamond, it's usually like every other game is just stacked with hackers now. It's boring. But George, there's a two-piece again for him. And they are starting to cut through the Peaches now. You can see that Jazz is going to try and maybe push up towards the point, but A is done regardless. And the shot's a little bit wayward there from Jazz. Means that she's going to get punished and dropped. And now it's just going to be a case of how can AVNG transition towards the next hill. Down towards B Street is going to be, I believe, Chart. Lacking big time on COD. To be fair, I am as well. Barely played much apart from the camera grind, and I've still not got it done. So the nade over to Jazz. Can she stay alive? Nice shots there from Char just to shut down Olivia. Might be the same outcome for Gillette if she peeks out. Whoa, there you go. There's a free trim. Char now just waiting towards those outer palms. And Olivia's going to get sniffed out in towards mid. So opportunity now for Jaws to cross over. I don't know whether he's been spotted actually going all the way around the back. So this is a big opportunity for him. Olivia's here. Not anymore. So 15 lives plays 12. Peachy Originals just got to be a little bit careful of lives here, not to give away too many waves. And with George up in the back here, there's one player right in the open. Should spot Olivia. Whoa. Doesn't get the kill, but the information is going to be there. And spots Raw Keezer, who's a free pick there. Just going to get shot on the cross. Nobody having any idea of the whereabouts of George. And there's another one for him. The pistol. That's bold. He's not quite going to hit those ones from that distance. And unfortunately for him, he will actually go down. But the stack is on the point. And I think the B point... Oh, this is interesting. So it's not actually showing the progress because the colour is exactly the same as the default background colour. Never knew that was a thing. But either way, one thing that we do know is a thing is that Peachy Originals have not got any more respawns. The progress coming through is now going to mean that Jazz has to fly onto it, and that is going to be all zones captured, and that round is going to be on the board. And we'll see the shots here from Sharp. We'll see the short back and sides boss man up towards the top side of our... There you go. Crispy as you like. What you want to see from your ARs. So first round on the board to the offensive team. Let's see what Peachy Originals try to do on their opening gunfights. Are they going to fly in towards mid, or whether they're going to try and switch it up? So they are actually going mid. So a triple hit mid is going to mean that Jazz is right up in the face of a player who's going to have no idea. Oh, never mind. Doesn't need to have an idea. Mac is going to shut her down. And that is going to be everyone dead now on the side of Peachy. And look at the invitation that it's given those grey arrows from AVNG just to push up the point. You've got Char now out towards the back. He's going to be looking for kills, hungry as anything. Oh, we're shooting bodies. Okay. Storylines, toxicity, popcorn. Char making some friends. I don't know, Noons. People keep saying that he shouldn't be in this division. Well, a two-piece from Mac is going to mean that they are getting absolutely hammered now in spawn. Oh, the Peaches. Olivia, got to check this right-hand side. Oh, they need to calm that he's over this right-hand side. They need to try and clear him out of this position because otherwise every single respawn that's coming through is just going to mean that they're going to go through lives like no other. But they do actually manage to sneak Gillette down towards that side, down towards B. It's actually going to force Ryan to back up just to deal with her. So that is going to grant them a little bit of map control. And now can Raw Keezer manage to make the play over towards the top side of the spawn, actually, of AVNG. Just going to reposition and dip out towards the back of Scaffold. It's going to get caught. Not going to get that kill going, but the pressure over towards the spawn has just meant that the pressure now on the A point has got them completing that zone. So 14 lives remaining here. Peachy Originals do have a good go at this if they just wait for this push as a team. Olivia going to grab one. Not quite able to grab the second, but now look where Raw Keezer is, down towards the side. Are the shots in towards Shah going to be clean enough? Shah or Char. There it is. The wall bang is good. Gillette's on the point. You see that George is going to try and get a contest in. Oh, but unfortunately the shots aren't going to be good enough. Olivia, though, look at her go on towards the point as well. So contest doesn't necessarily need to be done. And the kills just demonstrate that. Clear them all off. And now they can once again look to try and push up the map. You've got Rawkeezer in towards Vault. Just waiting. But watch Mac, number 1 on the mini-map. He's going to be the one that's going to be cutting off a lot of these reinforcements that try and transition over. And Mac, I don't know whether he's blocking the P2 spawn. It looks as though he is, actually. Well, at least that left side is still open. Well, now here he goes. Right into the face of a few of them. There's one for Mac. Looking to try and fly onto another. I don't think he realises that there was another one close left on him. But Olivia making some good work in towards those vault stairs. But they're not going to have any reinforcements, really, if Mac is still here. Because everyone that runs past him is just going to get shot in the back. Gillette's going to... Oh, never mind. Her teammate keeps her alive. Just some crispy shots from Ryan now mean that it will be around on the board because Peachy Originals just ran out of lives towards the end of it. So Avenge 2-0 up. We'll see the kill cam here from Mac. I think this is actually Mac. So now will Peachy. Oh, okay, everyone's shooting bodies. Blimey. Even in slow motion. Makes it look even worse in slow-mo. Oh, well, Ryan's having a hell of a map at the moment. 18 and 8 out of him. And if they don't slow him down, Peachy Originals, this might be done here in this round. So let's see what they've got off the rip here. Number 1 in Mac. Oh, hello. There's a friend behind the other side of the door. Not going to realise that Rawkeezer was there. She was trying to pick up the gun for what feels like 84 years, and unfortunately took too long. Wasn't able to do it. Oh, Jazz, not finishing her breakfast. Ooh, there's another one, Jazz. Ooh. But Gillette on the B point is now going to... No, never mind. I was going to say maybe try and stop any sort of pushes from Avenge, but now Mac has got up in towards the spawn again. So too has Ryan. So this time, are the Peaches going to be a bit more crisper when they com this? This is a really big opportunity for them to try and communicate that this man is out the back of his spawn. Nice work from Jazz. That's a lot better. Some good shots in towards Char. Just going to back him up a little bit. The nade might be good as well, actually. No, it's not. Never mind. Got to be careful off life count at the moment. And Ryan just getting a little bit of progress over towards this point. He gets another pick. Well, that would have been outrageous if he got it with a pistol. They've got to get on that A point, and they've got to get on there quick. Char's going to be on it, so he will stop the clock. Oh, he's just hopped off it for a second. This is strange. Gets at least 1 kill. You've got Jazz, though, on the pinch. How many can she get? Shots from Jazz. Oh, can't quite ping up the second, though, and it will now mean that Gillette's going to have to make the flank. She's not going to be able to, so that progression at A still coming through. And they've got another issue in the form of Char out the back. Rawkeezer's going to try and stop this. Gets the first pick. A point still isn't complete yet, so she's got an opportunity to stop this, but Char just whips around. And now the girls of Peachy Originals unfortunately have to do it for another minute, and with only 12 lives remaining, Olivia going to drop down into Vault. Her teammate there in Rawkeezer is going to get the pick. You've got a couple of players in powerful positions on the side of Peachy Originals. But one thing that you do have is Ryan in your spawn once again. There you go. Much better there from the Peaches. The communication a lot crisper in this round. Coming out when those players are in the back of the spawn. And that should mean that they buy themselves a little bit of breathing space before this pressure comes through. But keep an eye on George. So number 4. There's a free one for him. In towards the top side. He will now go. And now this B point progression should start to come through. There's 2 players on the point. Peaches have got to go quickly. Olivia going towards the top side of Art. Going to try and clear George out. And that's a really big kill. But they've only got 6 lives remaining. And they've still got a player on the time here. So if Avenge want to try and whittle down lives, that's exactly what they'll be able to do. Everyone on the side of Peaches is desperately trying to flood in. But Mac gets 2 through all the carnage. Can he get a third? No, he can't. Gillette just about does enough. But you've got 10 plays 3. They can't afford to drop lives here, and Olivia finds herself so alone on the point, and Shah spins around to take down the remaining players. One left in Rorkiza. She can't do it, and it will be game, set, and match to avenge life for it. 3-0 in the control, and 3-0 in the series means that they are going to come away the winners in this expert division game. Right, there you go. You can see there, 24 and 13 from Ryan. Really big map there from him. And his team walk away the victors of this series. I'll show you guys the replays there on the back of the map 3. It was very much a case, though, Avenge in the driving seat. You could see how that people were saying that they were the favourites in that one. You did see a little bit of a golfing ability in some moments of those maps. But regardless, Peachy's put up a really good fight in at least a few of those ones. The hardpoint, 250, 180, relatively close. The Search 6-3, not necessarily the closest, but the Control, there was a few close rounds in that one, but unfortunately, Avenge just had a little bit too much to offer to that one. But we know what the Peaches are like. They go away, they go over VOD, they get better, and they come back. So I've got no doubt that the originals, off the back of that one, we'll be doing a bit of VOD review, a bit of learning. I assume it's still Coach Ludo, if any of the guys happen to know. Jazz, is Ludo still coaching you guys, or have you got another one? There you go, guys. Just confirmation of the scores. 250, 180, 6-3, and 3-0 to Avenge means that they will take this series in a 3-0. But that will be that for the games this evening. Thank you very much for the cast. No worries, Jazz. I got you. You know, if I'm free, let us know you got a game, and I'll come through. Obviously, I try and get the Northern fella with me, but he's a bit busy sometimes. But yeah, this week we're off work, so if you need any casting, just give us a shout. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, to everyone who has tuned in. Say GG's to both teams. Avenge look very, very good in this expert division, it must be said. And Peachy Originals will go powering on as always, like we always know they do. So yeah, that's going to be it from me this evening, guys. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in to the cast. And yeah, if you guys have any games that need casting, ping us a DM, and I'll see if I'm free. And in the meantime, guys, hope you have a wonderful evening. Get some snacks in you. It's good for you. It's Christmas. Put on some timber. I'll catch you guys, hopefully in the near future, for some more Call of Duty action. See you in a bit, guys.